Yo, what's going on, guys? So today what we're going to do is we're going to work through this back and feel out any kind of tension that we find. So you can see right here, we have a little bit of lower back tension that goes all the way up into the shoulder, causing tension to grow all around. So what we want to do is we want to first relieve this lower back right here and work all the way through. And as you can see the tension building all the way up. So we're going to go ahead and try to just alleviate that just a little bit. First things first, it doesn't feel like it needs a lot of heat, so we're actually going to be using the pen today. I like both, the Tend and the TMJ pen. TMJ pen for heat, and if I just need the vibration, the 10 typically does the job pretty well. Still use both. While that's going there, let's go ahead and come in over here and work with the elbow slightly. Going that all the way over to the oblique, tracing that over. And starting to see those upper back knots pop out just a little bit. Okay. Let's continue on that. And as you can see that tension pulling this way. So let's go ahead and do some tucking therapy, try to get some parasympathetic response right here. I mean, we already got a little bit with the 10, but as you can see, it's a pretty big area to work with. This is serratus posterior, and so this is like a lot of tension on that serratus posterior. And this way you can see it kind of bend over and pulling even on the rib cage right in here. And then you can see how that tension will go all the way up. It's looking better. It's pulling more higher now. So now we're going to go up to the next part. right in here. Go down over here, you see less pull over here. Not really too much, but then you come up here to the upper portion, the mid-back, and we find that tension right there. You can see how it's pulling. Finding the home spot and then working outwards and just tracing it both where both of the tension is coming to create this knot right here. We're going to just trace down the rib cage and then up in through the erector spinae. Erector spinae being here and the rib cage being outwards this way. There we go, so looking a lot more relaxed. I do see a little bit of tension over here, this little area right here. So let's go ahead and detail that. I'm going to be using this for the vibration, the high frequency vibration, and also the heat. And seeing how this little piece is also playing a part of pulling tension up here and then also pulling tension down here. And as it warms up, I'm going to go in with my hands again. And I'm going to pull down this way, and I'm going to pull down this way and trace upwards. Let's go ahead and do that. So again, starting on that nice area where we found all that tension, tracing outwards. And then feeling that tension over here. On that serratus area, move it upwards, and then also going back down to the rib, coming back up. See that tracing of the line, so I'm going to follow it with my thumb all the way up. I can feel this little pull over here in the teres major to serratus anterior. Tracing it all the way back down, back into that same spot on that rib. And then again, hold, and then a slow movement to that lower back, to the upper back. I'm going to go past this ball right here, and I'm going to move all the way to that rhomboid area. There we go. Nice, good polish. Helps out a ton for the obliques, and for the lower back, upper back. Let's go ahead and apply the cups. Leave them on for about 5 minutes. Alright guys, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and apply these cups on. And we're going to first apply the big one. The big one, we kind of put it in an area where we found the most tension. So I think that is a good spot, but I'm going to go a little higher. There we go. That's a good spot. Now, the next one, that was going to be like right here. So, depending on how tight you want the cup, the quicker you put it on. So if I wanted it really, really tight, I would go like that. But we don't want it that tight. We just want like a regular little, just a normal pull. I can see that pull around the shoulder, so that's where we're going down. Beautiful. This whole rib cage area. This one was a very big problem spot. And then I'm going to put 2 minor ones just on this lower back area. Not too much on the neck because we didn't really feel too much there. We did some network before and the neck was actually feeling pretty decent. And guys, we're going to go ahead and leave these cups on for about 5 minutes and then just check back in just a moment. All right, now it's been about 5 minutes, so let's go ahead and remove these cups. And now let's just give it a good old polish. As you can see, it's already looking a lot better, and it's similar to what we saw early on. Now we would have to repeat the process, but due to time, we have to stop right here. But be sure to subscribe for part 2, especially if you like this type of content and you like the style, you like the live breakdowns, and to see the live treatment. Guys, once again, I'm John of Graded Therapeutics. If you haven't already, hit the like button one more time, and also, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe, guys, because it helps out the channel a lot. Really appreciate every single one of you guys for helping us grow. We grow daily just because of your support, and thank you for making it this far in the video and enjoying the work. Again, I really appreciate it. And until next time, guys, stay greater.